All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's King Dio, and today I got 3 double cheeseburgers, 2 with the crunchy water and the tomato, and 1 without. They all have pickles on there, mayo, ketchup, and mustard. Got the great value seasoned fries with some pink salt on it. So let's go and get into this video because I am hungry. So I'm gonna go for this one first. This one is the one with pepper jack cheese. Put that in your mouth. These are the frozen Ballpark hamburger patties, the ones that come in a pack of 6. So I've had these before, but it was like years ago. Can't stand the Ballpark hot dogs, but the Ballpark hamburgers. And if the lighting seems a little different, hopefully a little bit more even, it's because now I'm using 2 matching lights. Before I started off, I just had the softbox light when I was using that. And then once I switched it to this setup, I had it right there, and then I had a different kind of light that had like a green tint to it. And I was not liking that at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna follow it, go ahead and get another softbox light, the same one as the one I got. Which is not like a crazy expensive softbox. It's not really expensive at all, really, if you think about it. I wanna say they run about, it's like under $50 if I'm not mistaken. So it's like 45, 48, something like that. It was a little discount. So it was like 35. So, so yeah. I got some Wingstop ranch to spare, so why not use it? Best ranch in the game. Wingstop ranch on the burger. I'm ready to get this week over with. I've been going back to making smoothies lately, and I think I finally figured it out in terms of making it taste good. You gotta have like some kind of like juice or something and almond milk or oat milk or whatever. Put that in your mouth. So yesterday, I made a pineapple, blueberry, and banana smoothie. It was delicious. Well, Mom told me at the last minute she had bought more spinach. Right when I started blending my stuff, it was like too late at that point. Man, this damn pink so good as hell. I mean, it's still salsa, of course, but better than Rallies. I ain't gonna lie. I be putting it on there, trying to be all fancy and stuff. I don't want that shit on there. I really just need the meat, the cheese, the bread, and some kind of like sauce condiment. That's it. I'm glad it's been a while since I had like a frozen hamburger made at home. Because getting the ground meat in the meat section at Walmart or whatever grocery store you go to is just always better. So I picked this up at Dollar General. So you heard about the whole thing with Wendy's, where they're now no longer gonna be like that special burger chain, fast food burger chain that had the special lettuce, the romaine or whatever. They're now going cheap like everybody else and using a little iceberg shredded lettuce. Now, if we talk about the aesthetic of Wendy's standing out from everybody else, yes, it's a big deal. And it's a tragedy, really, that they're deciding after all this time to go cheap and be like everybody else with the shredded lettuce. But on the other end, I don't really care as much because I don't, I don't know. I don't care about lettuce on my burger as much as I'm eating a Sonic burger or a Whopper or the Daily Double at McDonald's. But, you know, I can still understand it from the perspective of everybody else. Now, this is more simple, more at my speed because it's just the meat, yellow cheese, mayo, ketchup, mustard, pickles. I ain't gonna lie, even the pickles getting on my nerves, kind of. But I think I over seasoned the burgers as well as the fries. So I'm kind of having a salt overload. But I got my sugar free. I got 2 more jugs in there I made. So yeah, I'm just going to gulp a good bit of that down. Wash out some of the salt. I guess, in a way, it's so much salt because I'm a bit salty about Jack, who I realize is still in the shot. That's crazy. All right, excuse me. I'm just in my feelings. I'm the kind of person when you really feeling somebody, you really feeling them. And when you can build that connection with them, you build that connection. I know y'all probably tired of hearing me always kind of throwing it in there some kind of way. I promise y'all, if things go well, they continue to go in the best direction, that that stuff can be separate from this. Like this will still be about food, eating, blah blah blah. Of course, she'll obviously, what I'm saying, be able to be in some videos. But again, like I said, it's gonna be about the food, eating, stuff like that. And anything like lovey-dovey, couple, romance, whatever, can be on a whole different channel. So y'all ain't gotta worry about that. If y'all worry about that. But something y'all should know about me is that I'm a lover boy. So it wasn't always so easy for me to express any sentiments about love or anything because it's with people that was like long, long, long distance. Not long distance, long, long, long distance. But this one's just different. I just feel the full confidence of it. So I know they got haters out there and people who, you know, got to be negative and project their whatever on other people. But as I always said since the beginning, this is a positive space, right? So yeah, it's about food, it's about, you know, a guy eating food, a guy getting out his comfort zone to try foods he never tried before, reviewing food when it come out, all that kind of stuff. But I'm so much more than just food, right? I'm just so much more than food. And it'd be just impossible for me to just keep myself just locked into like one set space in terms of oh, you're just definitely gonna be um the food guy, you know. I'm a food guy, but I'm also somebody who likes to talk about different things. Relationships, hobbies, video games, you know. So, but again, I do apologize for just once again kind of throwing in other things into me just eating. But this is just a me eating and just chilling, right? It wasn't a review or nothing. So when you're just making like at least for the people that talk when they eat, when you're just making like a mukbang video, you're just eating and everything. You get a chance to just sit down and talk and just say what's ever on your mind. That's kind of what I always was doing, right? And I'd like to think that I was able to make a good connection with a lot of those with a lot of people who have come to my channel and decided to be a part of the journey because of that. So yeah, it was just like a sit down and chill, eat, express my feelings. But obviously, I'm bringing Jay up so much because what I'm saying, she's just constantly on my mind, right? Is a chance for like something really big and special to happen. Something that I've been feeling at multiple times for years. So, the chance for it to be right this time and everything go beyond just, you know, talking and loving each other from a distance. That's the whole journey that I'm just so excited for. So, you know. And shout out to my man DJ, man, because like he definitely, what I'm saying, shows love in the best kind of way, shows support in the best kind of way. Shout out to my boy Hondo because he's right there doing the same thing. I love y'all guys, y'all being very positive, y'all being supportive of me beyond just the food stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, guy to guy, like between men, I definitely appreciate that. So, yeah, man, I definitely got special love for y'all in that regard. And shout out to Steph too, even though she, MIA because she on vacation. uh, she about to get off vacation. You know, it's time to get back to work. But I'm letting her have a little fun, with her man, you know. But yeah, so that's gonna be for this video. I'm kind of just rambling on at this point, but that's gonna be for this video. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Until next time, peace out.